A new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations.
Okay, let's get more on our top story now. Helicopters taking part in the operation to rescue passengers and crew stranded on a cruise ship which ran aground off the Italian coast last night.
Yeah, some people escaped by jumping from the Costa Concordia. 3 bodies, we're told, have been recovered from the sea. Divers are still searching the water.
A short time ago, we spoke to the crew member, Fabio Costa. He described what happened.
We were all working, and out of the sudden, we felt the boat hitting something. And
the world, as we know it, will soon come to an end.
Things like surface pressure. If you have a funny mini quick story and want to share it, call Lisa and Randy at 555.
You have to keep a thing like this under wraps. I mean, just think about it, okay? First, the stock market would go. Then, the economy, boom! The dollar, boom! And then pandemonium in the streets.
We are on the precipice of a major economic financial collapse. I mean, what we've just experienced, I mean, that's just the opening act. I mean, the real collapse is coming.
Eventually, this dollar's going to quit working, and then everybody's going to know what poverty is all about.
Yeah, nobody could keep that big a secret, Charlie. Somebody blow the whistle.
And every once in a while, some poor little sucker tries. Not like these guys. Boom! Boom! Every one of these guys, dead, dead, dead!
All global ground communication has ceased, sir.
These electromagnetic weapons can be used to destroy basically anything with a chip in it. Not only communication systems and devices, but power systems, television and radio systems.
It looks like the crust has shifted by almost 23 degrees to the southwest. The data also shows the Earth's poles have reversed their magnetic fields. These are their new positions.
So you're telling me that the North Pole is now somewhere in Wisconsin?
Actually, that's the South Pole.
Just when you thought there couldn't be more change going on in the world, it turns out magnetic north is moving. Aviators knew this. It's always moved, but not like this. In fact, it's on the move about 40 miles a year now along the polar cap toward Russia. It's a natural, unstoppable occurrence.
And all of this, by the way, is because the inner core of the Earth is basically iron. You've got solid iron in the inner core. It spins at a slightly different rate than the Earth outside of it. And then you've got this liquid outer core. Because that's liquid, and because it's metal, it has a charge to it, and that constant motion of the liquid will actually change the magnetic field of the Earth. And a lot of scientists think that we may actually see a flip where the North Pole would be on the South Pole.
Several times per million years, Earth's magnetic pole does a full flip. At first, it becomes disorganized, with new poles popping up in odd places like the equator, bringing the green and red northern lights to the skies of Florida. The last shift was over 700,000 years ago, leaving some to say we're due.
Some people have speculated that there's a shift beginning.
Gardeners, listen up. A new government map may have you growing plants and flowers you're not used to. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows you why.
It looks like springtime at Nanny's on the Bay Plants in Tampa. Flowers that normally bloom in March or April are bursting with color today.
بولاية بشار على تساقط كثيف للثلوج في ظاهرة لا تتكرر إلا نادرا بها في فضاء صحراوي خالص صنع لوحة طبيعية فريدة.
The formation of gigantic tsunamis, proportional to the magnitude of the corresponding quakes.
Pull up the Japanese seaboard. Yes, sir. My dad's on a cruise ship out here. But I guess you already knew that, huh?
Sir, we recorded 2 underwater quakes at 7.9 and 8.2.
Ravaged by a series of major earthquakes. The death toll is expected to be well over 2 million people. The devastation in Rio de Janeiro is beyond imagination. 2 8.5 tremors have left the people in the streets, desperately fighting for the last remaining